This segment sponsored by Viking Psychiatry and Wellness. Welcome back to Mental Health Matters with Viking Psychiatry and Wellness. And today we're going to talk about a machine called EmSculpt Neo. And get this, it helps get rid of stubborn fat and also tones your muscles. This machine is incredible. We're going to discuss it, and I'm also going to try it out on the flanks, which is the love handle side, and you're invited. Let's do it. Here with me right now is Sean Goddard, who is the owner of Viking Psychiatry and Wellness. Hey there, Sean.
Good to see you.
Okay, so it's been so fun learning about all of your new equipment. Mm-hmm. You've been quite busy.
Quite busy. And in debt up to my ears. No.
Yes. Right, because these products are so powerful and they can do so many things. Mm-hmm. And so today we're going to talk about the EmSculpt Neo, mm-hmm. and I'm going to be a guinea pig on this machine. I'm excited about it, but let's first talk about the basics. What does this machine do?
So this machine also uses radio frequency and high FEM technology, and it can be used for a variety of functions, right? There's kind of that aesthetic med spa side, which is the side we're going to kind of look at with you today. Mm-hmm. And what we can do is we can target different treatment areas on the individual. So for example, that could be abdomen, mm-hmm. That could be the flanks, or what we like to call the love handles, mm-hmm. right? We can target the booty, the thighs, the calves, and beyond with treating with this. And then there's also the functional side. Mm-hmm. And this is one of the main reasons that I got the machine, is we can help individuals treat, for example, chronic pain, to help improve vascularization, reduce muscle spasms. For somebody that, for example, just had surgery, right, mm-hmm. is really having to recover from a surgery, let's say on their shoulder or their arm or their hip, right?
Yes.
If they're able to go to the physical therapy, then they're able to come here, and we're able to use this technology at a lower scale than we would say targeting your abdomen, mm-hmm.
but
improving and rebuilding that muscle, improving blood flow, which increases healing capability and really kind of take the bite out of it.
Right, and that extra, it makes it easier on that recovery, because the machine does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Mm-hmm. And so you have different sizes. So let's first talk about this one and all the areas that this device in particular can, look how cute it is, that it can target.
Yeah, so this one's for the neck. No, I'm just joking. I want a really big, strong neck. No. So this is used, for example, we can target the deltoids. We can flip around and target your biceps for you. We can also actually come down and do your forearm. More often than not, we would be doing the forearm on that functional side, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe somebody who had elbow surgery or something like that, carpal tunnel, we can go in and begin to work on those muscles there. Mm-hmm. And so then we can take the same thing and we can actually end up applying it all the way down on the calf, if need be. Depending on the individual and the size, we could treat the thigh, the mm-hmm. front and the back thigh. So there's a lot of functionality that can be used with this. And this even, we were talking about it earlier, that I injured my Achilles tendon.
Yes.
And so I can actually place my foot in here and get that Achilles tendon right there and get that heat and that radio frequency, high mm-hmm. FEM going, penetrating in there and accelerating that treatment.
Wow.
So
yeah, we gotta stop your limping. Okay, so, and then this device here is very big, and this one has multi-area uses as well.
Yeah, absolutely. This is not to be confused with electroshock therapy or ECT, right? We're not going here, right? What we're doing is we're targeting, for example, the abdomen.
Okay.
And so for most individuals, we would just use one of these. If we have somebody who's a little bit on the larger size, we might even use two of these. But what we're doing is we're actually sending pulses in and penetrating in. So one of these treatments, that's about 30 minutes long, during all the contractions that occur, it's equivalent to you sitting down and doing 30,000 crunches. Have you ever done 30,000 crunches?
I would say no.
Have you done 30,000 in your lifetime? No.
Probably not.
I haven't.
I barely get through 30, no.
That's right. So,
but can you imagine in one sitting being able to get that much exercise or that much toning into your body? That's incredible.
Yeah, and the amazing thing is that when you're done with treatment, you're not really sore that evening and the next day.
Yeah.
And the reason being is because we're not causing that activation through the brain. the activation, we're causing it through this external source. So we don't have a bunch of lactic acid being released in the process. So you're able to do this treatment, cause the improvements, and not wake up the next, because somebody's like 30,000 crunches, I'm not going to be able to move tomorrow, right? But I can assure you I was moving the next day when I tried this treatment. So.
Yeah, and it's not, these treatments are not uncomfortable. What you're doing is you're feeling like a contraction, you know, and you all have a range of levels, so you do it based off of someone's comfort.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, but again, a little, you know, you got to be a little uncomfortable to get to the point that it's going to be working best for you.
Yeah, we never want to strain anybody, and again, it depends on whether we're doing functional repair. Obviously, if we're doing functional, I'm not going to jack it up, right? What we want to do is just cause activation of that muscle and begin to cause strength and more circulation. But if we're really wanting to tone and define, then obviously the higher we can get that, the more intensity, the better the outcome is going to be.
So let's talk about just the combo treatments, because of course someone would look at this and say, okay, well, let me get one of my arm, stomach, hook me up all the way, but how can they be used together? Like, can you do 2 arms at the same time? But you can't do the stomach at the same time as the arm.
Yeah, so for example, if I was going to do, let's say, my biceps on this, then what we would do is it would be hooked up to the machine. I would actually sit down in a chair and rest my arms across this, and then we would place both of them on. And so we're targeting both arms at the same time, right? Because we don't want you to just do one, right? That's going to look a little bit weird, right? You're jacked on this side and a little weak on this side. But so we target both the same. So pretty much anywhere where you have duplication, you can use both at the same time, right? If we're treating your buttocks, we're going to use this on one buttocks and the other one on the other side.
At the same time.
At the same time,
okay, so that reduces the treatment time. That's what I wanted to get at, because this isn't something that takes all day, hours, like, you know, more invasive procedures would be. This is, you can come on your lunch break.
Yeah, absolutely. Average treatment is 30 minutes or under for most of them. And so if you're just targeting one area, then you're here for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's talk about the area that you're going to be doing on me today, which is the flanks, which is the love handles. On a little extra little muffin over here. So tell me how this works.
Yeah, so this is pretty neat when it comes to setup. So what this does is we have our frequencies being pushed out from here and here, right? And so this is the front side, because on the front side, we have muscles. If you feel here, we have muscles that we want to hit and activate, because what that's going to do is that's going to strengthen it here and kind of pull everything in. That fat tends to be where? More through here, right? And so we don't really have a big muscle group back here that we're going to want to strengthen and target. What we're going to want to do is target that fat and get that fat to go away, right? So what we like to call that stubborn fat. And so what happens is I take this, and when we place it on you, we're going to take it here, we're going to put it, and then we're going to wrap this around. And what you'll see is that goes right over where that love handle is. And then we send those pulses in from the front side to cause the activation of the muscles, and also targeting the fat for the fat that's up here on the front side. And then this side is just targeting that fat and helping lysis it, destroy it, right? So we start to break down and get rid of that stubborn fat. And the nice thing is when we do this, the body starts to get rid of that fat naturally, right? So it starts to break down, it takes it, and you end up excreting it out through your urine. So your lymph system isn't getting all backed up with all this fat. And it's a nice natural process to where you're getting rid of it, hopefully on the long-term side, right?
Yes, okay, well, let's get to it. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Let's start. All right, guys, so I just finished my EmSculpt Neo, and just to tell you about how it felt. It was very comfortable to lay there with the two paddles beside me, and what I felt was warmth, so it was like really comfortable, and then also a pulsating of the machine. And what that was doing was contracting my muscles and just making me feel like I'm doing a workout while I was relaxing. So I'm so thrilled to continue to try this product out, and then we'll do a follow-up to let you know what I think. And thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like more information about Viking Psychiatry and Wellness, we'll have their website listed below. Book your appointment, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Viking Psychiatry and Wellness.